darkly. 3 of you got gassed, but you got lucky. Only 3 of you. Found a nice trap door, came up there, wandered around, looked around, petted the rug attacked you, and then the painting did as well. And then the painting turned Khalil against the rest of you, but thankfully you did destroy the painting before it caused any problems.
Oh, was the painting being destroyed?
Yeah, people were hacking at it and finally ended up destroying it. And when it did, the iron crown on Khalil's head fell away. And he had one last strike left in him, and then that was it.
Yeah, my health is pretty low because he attacked me.
We can go up or we can go down.
Or there's a door to your...
Can you fix the map?
Oh, sure.
Can I hit Khalil for good measure, just to make sure he gets really ill?
It's up to you.
I just texted him to find out what his ETA is.
So
we're not
there's
in
a
that
door
room anymore, though.
What?
I just texted Khalil to find out what his
is that the
ETA
room
is.
that-
He hasn't gotten back to me
Yeah,
yet.
okay. Thought it was bigger.
Nope, it's quite a small room. So you're at the top of the trap door where you can look down. You've got stairways going up, stairways going down, and a door right here.
Let's take the door.
I think we should go down.
Did we
Finish
Sorry.
exploring that bottom area.
Think down.
Did we
One for down, one for door. What else?
Did we
I vote up.
decide that these charming effects
Or-
are going to be the
Do we want to send our
first part of things,
familiars and our
or
birds
considering
down
doing that
first
piece?
as a scout?
Some type of protection versus the charm
I say
effect
we should-
or wisdom saving throws?
I think we should go a little further before we make that call.
It's up to you.
That's my call.
Cool. Anybody else have an opinion?
Nope.
I
I mean,
vote
I
we
said
send our
down.
birds either down, up, or somewhere
We got
first.
one down, one up, or one down, one door. What else? Are you here, Matthew?
Okay, yeah, Khalil's gonna be like a hour. He says it's not gonna...
Matthew?
Yeah, can you hear me? Oh, shoot. Sorry, my mic was muted.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so we got one group that one person wants to go up, one person wants to go through the door. What do
Yeah.
you, or down?
I was
forget
saying
what
we
your
send
thoughts.
our birds in one of the directions to scout out first. But Khalil says that he's gonna be a while, like not until 7:15.
Okay, so we'll just start now. But what do you want to do, Brontide? And I don't know where Remy went.
Whichever way we go, I just vote we send our birds in first to scout it out.
That sounds like a good idea.
All right, so
Right, but I would like to open the door.
Fly down to here.
All right.
Nip is
Nip.
opening.
Nip, are you gonna do it without?
No, I'm gonna of course, not of course, but I'm gonna check the door for traps. with
Okay,
my
give me
mage-
a roll for traps.
With my mage hand.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I went through this
Oh,
wrong
keep mine.
direction.
All right, I'm gonna give her her roll, and then we'll head upstairs.
I came through the other direction on my, okay.
And I'm sending my spider downstairs.
Okay, we're going everywhere. All right then. So let's start with up.
23, I'm checking for traps. Unless I can argue advantage somehow.
All right, so no traps detected. Let's start with Samuel's bird that is going up. I'm going to take control of the map and cause it to follow me. Okay, so first, Samuel's bird. Give me a second. I gotta figure out which the heck landing we're on here. That's the wrong map. That's the wrong map. Just a second, folks. Sorry about this. 48. This spiral staircase is dark and dusty. It continues upwards. There is a door to your west, Samuel.
Alright, I keep going upstairs.
Okay. I'll give you one more round to go upstairs. And then... Alright, give me a second here. 8. ta-ta-ta. $57. This map is really big, and I've got a lot of rooms. Okay.
Oh, wow.
This 60-foot diameter roof is rimmed with battlements. A slender stone bridge with no railing spans the gap between this tower and a slightly taller tower to the north. To the east, the high tower of Ravenloft thrusts skyward with no apparent opening at this level. Black boiling clouds hurl rain down from above.
So we're outside right now?
Yeah, you're outside on the roof of this building. Okay.
So where are we relative, like, on the castle, where are we? Like,
We don't know, do we?
There's two center spires that you have seen.
and are these the center spires?
Yes. So, okay. If everybody would be willing to go back to, wait. Oh, I wish I had this as a map. Okay. Go to Discord. Go to that picture that shows the exterior of the castle.
I got it up.
Everybody got that?
Yep.
Click on that. Now, look at the castle.
I see it. It's very clear now.
Oh,
There's
it's the middle bit.
It's the
Yeah.
middle round roof with the railing on it is where Samuel's bird is right now. The two towers that are slightly north and east of that are the one in reference. One is attached to the thing you're on with no apparent entrance, and the other one is to the north.
Okay, yeah, no, and we're
So
standing on
he's
that
here,
one.
if you can see mine.
Yes, you were right.
Come up these
Yes,
stairwell
right where the
here.
mouse is right where Samuel's bird is.
Okay. All right.
So you can see how far up you came because you were in the basement. Based on Samuel's information now, you estimate that that elevator rose about 170 feet.
Hmm.
Okay, now backtracking a bit, we're going to go with Nip. No, we're going to go with Dave, whose spider crawled downstairs. Let's update the map there. Give me a second, Dave. We're going down one. And this is where Crouton's familiar finds himself. Give me a second so I can work out the map. That's 35, 21. That's a very loud puppy. 21. Fluttering torches in iron sconces illuminate the spiral staircase. A chill wind rushes down the circular stairway, seeming to kill the very heat of the torches. All right, Crouton moved a little bit. Crouton, through your spider, you are able to see a set of bloody footprints coming up from the stairwell below and moving towards the west. The footprints start off in the distance and go this way.
Okay.
Yes, they are human, to at best appearance.
Bare
All right,
feet or
switching
with a
gear.
boot?
Down one more.
Down one more. All right.
Are they bare feet
We'll let-
footprints like in the photo, or are they like a boot bloody print?
No, they're bare feet like the photo.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so we kind of know where this is.
This is
You
a different
come
one from last
down.
time.
Now wait a minute. I need a map. I got to do that. That's that. That. Okay. 21. Give me a second here, folks. This is complicated, and I do not want to.
Yeah, we're not doing this in the most
Screw
organized
this.
fashion either, so.
30. This map is so big. Okay. These. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Turn that, and then I know there's two Crouton. Well, we'll just turn off this familiar because that's not where you are. You are right here, Crouton. You are at the top of a stairway. There's a door going off to the west, and the stairway looks like it continues on down. However, I'm going to ask you to pause on that one, and we're going to go back to Nip, who just rolled on this door and found no traps.
Excellent. I use my mage hand to open the door.
Okay, we open the door, and Sir Godfrey has no line of sight because he's not a player character. We're going to move Medrush over here, and that is the view you see. Upon opening the door, Medrush looks through, and he sees a very, very beautiful blonde-haired woman reclining on a sofa with a cloth covering her eyes, and she is gorgeous. He pokes he pokes Yasuke in the ribs and points, and by pointing it out, Yasuke notices that her clothing, while beautiful and of high quality, look a bit dusty, and he can even see that her elbow, where she's been leaning up against the edge of the wood, is practically worn through with the cloth. And then you hear her call out in the most disdain, "Ah, the company of unwashed bodies, barbarians, travelers. What joy comes to my life now."
Someone seems unexcited.
Now I have to switch gears. 49.
You think that's Gertruda?
Didn't the diviner, the lady Madame Eva, say she saw Gertrude in a room with lavish settings and
Yep,
fireplace?
I remember that.
You do remember that?
Yeah.
Oh no, 49. 49. 49.
All right.
There we go. Okay.
So I go, well, I'm unwashed, but I'm still pretty cute. What's your name?
Must I Must I converse with commoners once again? You would think I would be able to have some private and quiet time of solitude in this castle. As thunder shakes the tower, heavy beams groan under the weight of the ceiling. 3 ornate lanterns hang by chains from these beams, each casting a dim glow. The curved western wall is fitted with 3 windows of leaded glass and steel latticework. A bookcase sits on the eastern wall between the 2 doors. Plush, overstuffed chairs and couches are placed about the room. The fabric is faded with age, and the patterns it depict are nearly gone. Lying on the couch is a handsome young woman whose attire, while elegant, is worn and faded. Whoops! Little screw up on my part. A young man whose attire is elegant and faded. Excuse me, that's a boy. Little
That's a
screw up
boy?
there.
I was about to be like, that doesn't look like a woman.
Yeah, I saw the token said male, and I was getting confused.
Yeah, I screwed up there. I was on autopilot because I'm trying to read 2 different threads at the same time without talking the other half out.
Girlfriend who looked like your boyfriend. Who looked
Yeah,
like
so
your
I just went off the
girlfriend.
picture and then let's update the map. There you go.
How dare you gender them, anyways?
I'm going to unlock the map just in case anybody wants to move around or zoom in or something.
You're very pretty.
Ridantar conjures up his cannon.
And he says, of course, breeding will tell in such things.
So, from whence were you bred? Tell me about your breeding.
I have not time for such trivialities. I am trying to relax. And he lays his head back down and puts the cloth over his eyes. He has phenomenally pale skin. And he is quite beautiful.
I come a little closer. Can I see any bite marks?
No, but that's not necessarily always going to be the case. But he did seem incredibly pale. Yes?
Can I see anything valuable in the room?
Not. I mean, the bookcase looks like it has some nice books in it. There's a few good bottles of wine in the wine rack.
Bookcase? Any spell books?
No.
Mm.
Some of the titles that catch your eye are Embalming, The Lost Art, A Life Among the Undead, Learning to Cope, Castle Building 101, and Goats of the Balak Mountains.
Hey, Medrush, do you have any cantrips that could make them feel better?
But did they look injured or they look?
They look unhealthy. They look like they're not doing well. They've got a cold rag on their head. They look like they could have a migraine.
I'll ask. What was your name?
Must we do this? Very well.
Honestly, I have to admit, I met some of people at Renter. I'm like, wow, I had no idea if you're male or female. But beautiful.
My name is Escher.
What's your name?
Escher.
Escher, like M-C-S-H?
E-S-H-E-R.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. Oh. Could that be a riddle or a
Say, so what are you doing here?
Waiting.
For?
For what?
Something to do, someone to do something with.
We're
Possibly to see if Strahd will pay attention to me at last, after waiting patiently. He said to wait, and I am waiting.
What you
Where are
want
you
to do?
from?
Don't entirely to the east somewhere. Don't bother me with such paltry concerns.
What you doing with Strahd?
Oh, music, chess. What else is there really for nobles?
So you're a knight.
So can I?
What was that, Matthew?
So you're a knight.
Hardly. I'm not one of those common vagabonds swinging swords. I am a nobleman. I am of breeding and intellect,
So
not for such lesser pursuits.
Gridenter whispers to Samuel, aristocratic trash.
So Strahd makes an interesting chess buddy. How long have you been hanging with Strahd?
I
How
don't
long?
entirely remember. It's been a while since I've seen him. He told me to wait here, so I have waited.
How long?
Day or two, maybe. And at that, Medresh furrows his brows and points out that as the guy has moved, you can see in the folds of his clothing, the areas that are now moving and exposed are dust-free, and the rest are covered in dust. He must have been sitting there for some time.
Does Medrish want to pop a turn undead and see what happens?
Is this person
Is that a
already
cantrip?
undead, maybe? Oh, I whispered.
Counteroffer. We're in the enemy's castle. There will be no friendly NPCs. We could just kill them.
No, I don't want to kill the
Nobleman?
the androgynous, beautiful person.
Maybe.
Would you prefer to have him lead us to another mysterious elevator? Death trap?
Are we dead? We are clearly not dead. We are clearly somewhere new, and the plot has been advanced. And we rolled for initiative, so I think we had a good day.
I mean, like, why don't we save them to kill them over something valuable? That's just kind of a waste of, like, blood, I think.
Maybe it's important. To
All right, now that you've
Correct.
spent a few minutes in the room, Nip, and what's your passive perception, Samuel?
Where do I find that?
Written on your page somewhere.
So block under saving throws, senses.
Wish I had a good cheat sheet. It'd be really nice.
All right, I'm looking at my sheet right now. Where do I gotta see that?
Middle left.
21,
Middle
17.
left.
Welcome to look.
Passive wisdom
17.
15. Passive investigation 19. Passive insight 15.
All right, so Nip and oh, that's it. So Nip, you do notice peeking out from his clothes every once in a while a platinum ring engraved with tiny roses and thorns. And around his neck, he wears a ruby pendant that looks valuable. But you're caught by thoughts. You remember something about roses and thorns.
Is it the defiled grave, perhaps?
No. Much, much longer ago. Think the
Oh.
beginning.
Shoot. Those are paper notes.
Would we remember if we rolled a die? With our
Oh, yeah.
intelligence?
Has something to do with Death House.
Oh my gosh.
And I wouldn't know anything.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, like, that's how we found the windmill.
Flash him the windmill sword.
Information.
It's the name of someone's.
Rose, the little girl.
And her brother.
Thorn.
Ah,
Is this the baby?
Arthur?
I might be.
Right? Is his name Arthur?
Oh, I don't know. This person's name's not Arthur.
Walter.
Walter.
So I'll just say Walter. Is that
Who?
you?
Wait, we haven't asked them what their name is yet?
They did.
He said Escher.
Esther.
I thought it was
Okay.
SESCH.
I'll take anybody's pronunciation because I have no idea.
It looks like MC Escher.
Does he still have the cloth on his head?
Yes, he does now.
Mage hand, sneakily just fling it off.
At that, he sighs and says, troglodyte adventurers, and he partially rolls over so his face is towards the wood of the couch.
Alright, I use Mage Hand to open this door right here.
Okay, no checking for traps, no problem.
That's why I'm like off to the side right here.
Alright, the door flings wide, and you see partially into a room.
Is that a dragon? Is that a dragon? No, that's a rug. That's corner. Okay. Thought that was
It could be both. Anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
Could be an animated couch.
You should firebolt the rug.
Alright. Move one down.
I don't remember a ring.
Can we, can I ask him, do you mind if I, borrow your ring and your...
Of course I would mind. You're not worthy of such high quality possessions. You're just the riffraff with a sword. Okay, the room that Samuel just opened. A large bed sits in the center of this room. Its four corner posts supporting a black canopy trimmed with gold tassels. Several comfortable divans are placed about the room. There is a banded door in the west wall and a smaller unbanded door in the east wall.
I go right here, and then I send my little birdie friend through the threshold. Alright, nothing.
And there's, of course, a door over here.
Do we want to be together, or where are those guys going?
Alright. I use
I think our street.
We're already bored with this guy.
I use Mage Hand to open that door.
Okay.
You might want to get out of the way, Crouton.
And you open the door.
Nothing? Okay.
See a wooden floor and some cobwebs.
Little birdie goes through, and just a room.
This small wood panel room reeks of mildew and has 10-foot high ceilings. Iron hooks line the walls, and a dusty black cloak hangs from one of the hooks in the center of the south wall.
A black cloak,
So,
huh?
I
You
have-
say? Maybe an invisibility
Mage
cloak?
hand grab the cloak.
Okay, you're holding onto the cloak as it's attached to the wall. Now what?
Yank it off onto the floor.
Just yank it down to the floor?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're just tearing things apart.
What'd you figure out?
Right above you, a trapdoor falls and is sprung open and swings down towards you.
Above?
Right above the owl, Sam's owl.
Ooh.
Right, we'll send your owl up.
Yeah, I send Trevor up the little trap door.
All right.
Let's go, Trevor.
Give me a second here. Boy, you guys are taking me on a ride. No. T. No.
No, well,
6,
while you're running through that, is
9,
any spell a hostile action?
7. Depends on the recipient.
Okay, let's suppose that I got rid of that spell. Damn it.
Okay, Samuel, are you sending your bird up? Yes.
Yes. The trap door was on the ceiling, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Just want to make sure that that's what you're doing. You sent your bird up through
Right.
the trapdoor.
Yes.
Okay. 55.
Hey, this is.
Heavy beams support the ceiling of this large room, the outer wall of which curves to follow the shape of the tower. Dim light filters into the room through steel lattice squares of 2 leaded glass windows. Several tables stand throughout the room, weighed down by
Oh, there we
stacks
are.
of glass jars, bottles, all bearing labels.
Ooh.
And
Looks like there's a
through your owl, you can hear mutterings of female voices, cackling hags, spell incantations and rhymes coming through this door.
So everything I see on the table, it's like potions or jewels or buttons.
The tables are weighed down by stacks of glass jars and bottles, all of them bearing labels.
Have you said that to me?
Yes, I relay this to Crouton.
Okay.
You
I
want to
say
go up?
that.
Saying-
Want to go up and kill some witches?
You want to help ourselves to that guy's ring and amulet before we head out?
Thank Andrew.
Yeah, I wander back into the room and I just say, "Hey guys, we found some witches. Want to kill them?"
I'm down.
No.
Oh, come on. Don't be a square.
Nip doesn't want to roll for initiative.
Well, I think this might be a victim, not an enemy.
He's
I don't know. He seems kind of like a dick.
Yeah.
You rescued people in
oh, they got a
distress.
chip on their shoulder. I don't think so.
And like it has to be
At the very least, we should rob his ass.
Even if the damsel's a dude.
All right, what are we doing? We got multiple directions here. We got a spider down, we got a bird up, and we got a whiny,
Well, we know what's going on.
melancholy dude.
I think
What's the-
Crouton and I are gonna go up the trap door. I don't know if anyone else
Could
is
you?
following
Okay,
us though.
here's a question. Could you cast detect magic near the dude and see if the ring and the amulet glow?
Can anyone cast that as a spell? I can only do it as a ritual.
I could do it as a ritual. Yeah, I could do it as a ritual. So I'll sit down next to
All right, so
Got
looks
you.
like we're hanging out for 10 minutes.
Room stuff.
Is everybody good with that? What are you going to do during all of your 10 minutes? Is the owls...
Room?
I continue talking to Escher. I was
Okay.
like, you stress. How
So-
can
So
I
while he's
turn-
doing, while he's casting the ritual, I go up the trap door, and I am gonna investigate this room here.
Is that real smart to separate the party into many, many different tiny pieces?
That's
All right,
fair.
so
This is a big
Samuel's
map.
climbing up. Samuel is up there with his bird. Nip is talking with a very melodramatic yet melancholy youth who is incredibly pale, has very long fingernails, and every once in a while she catches a almost predatory glint in his eye as he looks at her neck. And he gives you very few answers. He seems very uninterested. About the only thing you were really able to glean is if he thinks if you really could help him to get Straw to notice him once again, that would be wonderful. Other than that, he really just doesn't seem to care about anything at all. He spent so long caring, it's hard to get much else out of him. So as Samuel walks around the room, he sees several of the bottles identified as Eye of Newt, Hair of Bat, Snail Hearts, and Frog's Breath.
Would you know what kind of incantations that would be used for?
Nope, not a clue.
Anything special about the mark on the floor?
Yes, it's faded and made of chalk, and you have no idea what it means.
I guess I followed him up.
Okay, Crouton followed him up as well. So are you leaving your spider way down low?
Nah, I'll snap him back to beside me.
All right. Need a Masha. Here we go. And let's get your spider. Spires. And you popping him back out or keeping him?
I'll pop him back out there.
Okay, so you got 3 of you up there, and nothing downstairs any longer, and Nip, and where is Brontide, Medresh, and what do you want Sir Godfrey doing? Because he's just going to follow and do whatever you ask.
So right now, I would appreciate Pumpkin providing a slight bit of distraction with Escher as I attempt, with hopefully advantage, to roll sleight of hand to get that ring off with my mage hand.
All right. All right.
Have I finished with Detect Magic then, or?
Takes you 10 minutes.
Did he? Oh yeah, no, definitely wait for that.
Okay,
After that,
so the 2 of them.
Just down in that room doing the Detect Magic thing.
But like where? So Yasuke, Brontide, Medresh, Godfried, and Raywin are way out in the other room. Is that where they're staying?
Well, I can't see the map. Do you want us to bring us?
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
And then I'll place us where.
Yeah, could you take me to?
I guess because I've been driving Yasuke around, I'll say he comes in.
Okay.
So then I want to be
He has a seat over here.
All right.
within 25.
I'm gonna say your bird's following you.
I think it's 30 feet.
Where do you want it, Rayrin? Did you follow your friend?
Yeah.
Medrash and Sir Godfried, what do you guys want?
I'm gonna block the door.
Okay, Sir Godfried?
Blocking the door.
Okay. All right, so through all of that, let's say 10 minutes are up. You can detect no magic whatsoever in this room. You've actually tried very hard to catch a glimpse of his ring and necklace. You've spotted them once or twice. You see no magic.
Owl is here. Nip is looking at the wine shelves.
So Yasuke asks, so what's Strahd like? It's like hanging out with him. Is he a fun guy?
He is of the highest character.
31.
Level 9 character's tough.
What you would.
All right. Escher is annoyed with the question commoner should not be talking to nobles like this. He is bored with the whole conversation, and your bird is filthy. You get his ring, he doesn't notice.
Boom.
Ooh, you
I perform an investigation check on the ring.
All right, give me a roll.
24.
Okay.
I'm rolling.
This is a
tonight.
platinum ring. It is engraved with tiny roses and thorns. You think it's probably worth somewhere between 100 and 200 gold pieces.
Is there inside of my ring?
Nope. There is nothing else there.
But it reminds me of Death House.
Children. Frozen Thorn.
All right.
You
Did
remember
ever
Death
live in a
House?
little house in-
You remember Death House in the dream you had before this
Yeah.
age? And there was a small young girl named Rose and
Yeah.
her little brother named Thorn, and eventually you found your bodies, and you were actually possessed by one of them. I can't remember which.
It was
Which is why you recall this ring, and it has particular attachment to you.
Mm.
Be- Great. You feel something good about that.
All right.
Positively reinforced.
And we didn't see the babies.
When they get done with what they're doing, I want to go up to this door and use my peephole ring on it.
My owl's providing distraction, so I go for the amulet 28.
28. Oh, let's see here. 28. I got to roll on that. Excuse me. Oh, there's nothing to roll on this window. Here we go. You rolled a natural 20.
He rolled a natural 20?
Yeah, did you hear it?
I did.
All right. All right.
So he very much knows that that something ghostly went for his amulet.
All right. All right. Holy crap. Okay, this is.
I got reinforced.
All right. All right. All right.
Ask Cynthia about it.
Okay.
We're
So.
very well on page.
Okay, I gotta roll for this. Wait a minute. Where's that description? Oh, Lord. I don't want to do this, but this is gonna be. All right, folks. Hang on to your butts. See how this goes.
Well,
All
that's
right.
perturbing.
All right. At that, he stands to his feet, smacking aside some force that was pulling upon his necklace. At this, his face changes. The boredom goes away. All you can see is hate, malice, and hostility. You can see the sharpness of his teeth, the red glint in his eyes. And he screams, "Sister, to me!" Everybody, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh no. How do I do this? Wait a minute. Shoot. I gotta combine this now. All right. Just a minute, folks. This will take me a second.
Oh boy, something's going on.
Guntar says to Samuel, "I'm sure it's nothing. They're fine."
All right, so 49.
He's jotting away, trying to figure
I'm trying to
out
work
the
this out.
connection they have.
Well, Rose and Thorn makes sense. Rose and Thorn.
But the children, Rose and Thorn, you were
50, 49, 49. Okay, so 50. Edit.
The only corpse we didn't see was the dog gave away to some of us, and then the babies.
There was a baby.
The baby, Walter.
It was Walter, right? And they didn't know. They were like, but it was their brother.
Yeah, brother.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Nip, 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 nip. Right one with no.
Well, y'all said you wanted to be here.
Question for the DM. Did I ever get to use my peephole ring on the door?
Yes, and we'll get to that in 1 second as soon as I have initiative order.
Awesome.
Rayren and Yasuke need initiative.
Just took it.
All right, Yasuke needs initiative. Whoever's doing him.
I think he took it back, right? So I don't know if he's
And then
loose for us now.
Oh,
Mad Rush was the
Because
one.
Josh grabbed him last time.
I can do things if needed then.
Mad Rush was the one who got possessed by Rose, right?
Yes.
No,
Back in.
it was Nip and nobody else, I think.
I thought Rose possessed him.
Rose did possess. No, I don't remember which child, but I know it was Nip.
Storm because I remember her being cowardly.
Oh yeah. Okay. Do I have all my initiatives? Yes. Okay, so
Oh, no,
starting
no.
off first, play order is going to be Crouton, Ray Rin, Nip,
Crouton.
Yep.
Samuel, Yasuke, Brontide, Medresh. Samuel, your hit points are screwed up again, or not. You're at 26 and 53, and I have no idea why. Or will
That
you
is
just?
thanks to what's his face, Yasuke. We never did take a rest
Oh,
or
okay,
anything.
then that's natural, and it's supposed to be that way. Never mind.
Yes.
Okay, now
You never rushed it.
concurrently with Nip attempting to steal a necklace and causing Escher to scream out. Let's put this on center. I'm going to have to do this on center, folks, so I do apologize. I'm going to be messing you. Stop that. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Concurrently with that, Samuel puts his ring to the door, making a small peephole that he then puts his eye to and sees that. Seems to be a strange room, and he can see a blue-robed witch doing something. But she's looking right in his direction. It actually makes a hole in the door. And oddly enough, she notices. And she points and she goes, "Ooh, something!"
Do I hear her say this?
Yes. Okay, and that's it. We're now on turn-based combat. Vampire.
Vampire?
Yasuke, who is closest, but Medresh notices as well. Oops, I got to clean up Medresh's name so you don't have all those things on there. Hear a scrabbling, almost talons upon the shingle roofs to the west coming through this window.
Uh-oh.
Until finally, in an ear-splitting screech, a vampire bursts through the windows
Dang it!
and
Vampire.
lands
Gone, I remember from the book.
and lands right at Yasuke's feet. Startling Yasuke. It
You nifty little minx.
it reaches out with its hands as if to clutch Yasuke. Gently, but you don't think you want it, hitting AC 12.
That's a fail.
And then pirouettes and fires a short crossbow on its wrist, hitting AC 13 on Nip.
19?
It said 13.
13. It is Croutontar's turn, going upstairs.
So, what have I heard so far?
You heard a hag cry out through the door, "Ooh, sisters!" And she's kind of exclaiming that very loudly. Something along those lines. She noticed.
We're not as sneaky as we thought we were.
And the door is closed, and you have no idea whether it's locked or not.
But they
I
don't
have the
hear you.
ability to lock it.
Okay.
You do? What is that?
Oh.
I'm just wondering, would that do anything? Would that keep them from being able to just come through it?
Fascinating question.
Is that a special artificer thing?
No, I'm just wondering, like, as a rogue, I can pick a lock. Can I lock a door? That might be a nonsensical question the more I think of it.
Why?
What was your answer? I'm sorry, I must have missed your Andrew's answer. What was it?
There was no answer.
Try and lock the door. He said he wants to try and lock the door, but I didn't hear anything further.
Oh,
So what's the statement? What's the action?
Are there any latches on the door?
Yeah, it's a regular old-fashioned door with a handle, 2 hinges, steel bars across it for a little bit of reinforcement. You don't see a keyhole though, but there's definitely a latch.
on this side.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move near where the trap door is, and I'm gonna hold action to, let me see what I have spell slot wise for a firebolt if something hostile comes through the door.
Okay. Give me a second here. Need to fix this. Okay, so that's you're done, Crouton?
Yeah.
All right, Rayrin, you're up and you're downstairs.
Okay. I have no idea what
Did you ever redistribute those stakes?
I have 3 of them.
Yeah, I made sure at some point while we were traveling around that everybody got like 1 bundle of steaks.
And I have no concern for that. They're just wood.
Yeah, they're just stakes with my car, right?
Yes. They need to be incapacitated for it to function properly.
Can't
Can
prove that.
be paralyzed?
Yes. Excuse me.
But I feel like it doesn't do anything unless they're in their own grave.
We're playing that fast and loose. Because the problem is it's a contradiction between 1st edition and 5th edition when this was written. And vampires don't work well anymore, but it's what we're stuck with, so I'm just not worried about it. You win, you win.
We can save people in heart like that.
Yeah. But getting them there is harder. So what's your plan there, Rayrin? It's your turn.
Sorry, I'm blanking what I should do.
Well, you have two vampires on the board, one of which actively hostile. So you could just shoot him.
I could. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, assert myself where I am, blah blah blah. It's fine. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that's for wisdom? What's it called? Wisdom. On vampire spawn. And then I'm gonna go and hit that with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
20?
Hits. Okay, 13, very nice. Hits. 9, 10. Not bad, 23.
I didn't bring my zombie Oh, that is the rest of my turn.
Okay. Now, moving upstairs.
Arms and form down.
The Blue
I
Witch.
have no way to communicate with them.
Wait a minute
Is
here.
it my turn now?
Mage hand, prestidigitation, very from sickness, sleep, makes laughter, wisdom. Okay. Witch A raises her hand towards the door, cries out a strange, unintelligible word, at which the door. Stop. Excuse me. The door snaps open, and she points her hand towards Samuel, and a blinding blue ray comes towards you, hitting AC.
I used shield as a reaction.
Okay. And hits AC 26.
Alright, what do I do?
And you
add
take.
5 to your.
You add 5 to your AC.
My AC is 17.
Okay, so that's a hit, and you take 8. Where's the 8? Where's my D8? You take 15 cold damage from Ray of Frost.
15?
Right through the
15.
door?
What?
Through the door?
No, she cried out some word, and the door snapped open.
Well, I am now at 11 hit points.
Yeah, I guess you didn't get a chance to heal, huh? In between.
And at that, she runs around the side of the cauldron, getting to about here. And I should probably put them back on grid mode so that I can move
Oh,
them.
wait a minute. That puts Witch A within line of sight of me.
Okay. Okay, attack of opportunity. Well, not pre-held action. Lay it on me, Dave. What do we got?
Firebolt.
Okay. That hits. Ten. Very nice.
Plus the 1d8.
Okay.
Now, can I also do my bonus action on that attack
No.
of opportunity? No? Okay.
That's asking a lot for a held action.
Okay.
Because you're going to get another turn in just a bit anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, you held that. Okay, good. That's fine. All right, so I got to register. Wait a minute. Let me register her hit.
Did we skip over me?
No?
Oh, okay. Sam didn't take his turn. He just got attacked.
Yeah. It's only been Crouton and Rayron's turn. Okay, B. Where are you? There you are. B, having line of sight on Samuel as well, raises her hand towards him. Okay, he's got a. Does Samuel's shield spell keep running? Does he still have the extra 5?
Yes.
I
Yes.
honestly have no idea what that means.
At the end, I think it runs through the full turn.
Okay,
so
good.
Until the start of
Yeah.
your next turn, you have
Okay,
the plus 5.
so she. Oh, there it is. She raises her. Oh, wait.
So bad.
Is that Khalil?
Yeah, that's me. Sorry.
Hey, welcome. Good to hear you.
I'm so late.
Oh, that's alright.
So we're on combat on 2 different floors from 2 different
Oh
groups.
man. Okay.
And I'm at 11 hit points thanks to you.
Or because I'm still, did I get a? You know what? What happened?
Oh yeah, just go over what happened the end
So
of
somebody recap.
So,
last time too?
last time,
I remember,
you were
I
possessed
got
and you hit me and
Hexed
attacked
or
me.
whatever.
That caused me to go down by over half of my hit points. You came back to normal right after that. So then we went upstairs. We found out that the upstairs leads to outside on a tower. Downstairs leads to a spiraling downstairs. We didn't go far enough. And then to the left was a room. We went in the room, found this very pretty guy. Nip stole his ring and then tried to steal his necklace. When she tried to steal his necklace, we rolled for combat. There was a bedroom at the end of that room that he was sleeping on the couch. Then in the bedroom, in the closet in that bedroom, there was a trapdoor in the ceiling. Me and Crouton went through the trapdoor. That's the room we're in now. And that's when we entered the combat in front of this room in the witches when Nip tried to steal the necklace.
Right.
Oh, and a
the
vampire
dude-
came through the window.
The dude that looked like the dude that's highly androgynous. Like we were originally calling them a she because very
Yeah.
androgynous.
I was reading too. I thought I had it.
Was shocked and just shocked that I tried to remove the necklace. Then a vampire spawn jumped in and started shooting everywhere. I'm going to point out that the very pretty person has not hit anyone yet.
You also haven't had a turn yet. They haven't had a turn, so
They haven't had a turn. Yeah, they haven't hit
Got
anyone
it.
yet.
Got it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Whose turn is
They
it
have
now?
all
It's
signs of being a vampire.
it is currently Witch B,
Okay.
and then after that will be another somebody, then Nip, and then who knows, and then
Nip, Sam, and then you.
Okay. Question: Am I still under the influence of
No.
someone else?
no.
All right.
Okay, so I'll just make that easy for you. The moment that the painting was fully destroyed,
Mm-hmm.
you had a few seconds left of control, and it was your turn. You then took action, attacked Samuel, but upon seeing him wounded, you instantly came to your senses. The iron crown upon your head cracked and disappeared, and you were fully
Okay.
back to yourself and rather remorseful about it.
Yeah, Crown of Madness ends when you attack an ally.
Okay. Cool.
Should have attacked you. Because now
At
I'm
least I
down
think that's
to
what it
11
is.
hit points.
All right.
I hit you that bad?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you got hit that bad, and then you got hit by a witch because you were like, "Hey, let's separate the party."
That's still pretty down. Like, you moved
You don't
me
get to
down by
criticize
half.
our decision making.
I was at 53,
Yeah.
now I was at 26.
This isn't Scooby Doo.
This is always Scooby Doo, Khalil. This is always.
Ruh-roh.
He took away 27
Hey, I
hit
said we
points.
should have just jumped the guy right away, but he didn't want to, so we just wandered off to where something more exciting was happening.
Yeah. Next time, we
Yeah,
attack
that's-
on site.
Let's get fighting.
All right, you ready to continue, everybody? And I
Yes,
apologize,
please.
Khalil. You'll have to catch up as you go.
Let's
That's
do
fine
All right,
this.
with
so
me.
the Barovian witch points her hand towards Samuel, the only one she can really see from there. A green beam flies out from her hand, striking you in the chest, hitting AC 23.
Do I still
Is that a
use
hit?
shield on that?
What?
Do I still is my shield still active?
Yes.
Yes.
Your shield is still active. So it hits on AC 23. Does your shield stop that? I can't do the math in my head. I don't know your AC.
So my AC is 17. Do I add anything to it?
Yeah, 17 plus 5, 22. No.
Dang it.
So that strikes. Please give me a Constitution roll.
Constitution. Oh, 5.
Okay. No half damage for you.
Am I dead?
We'll have
Whoops.
to raise. Well,
I gotta
we gotta
write.
live, and then we'll
And you take
figure about getting him up.
you take 11 poison damage. Straight to 11. And you're also poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Ugh.
Sam, no! Ah!
Okay, so now you got to start rolling for death saves.
Oh, you
Oh.
did. It did.
What the
yeah, well, it was
heck?
11. You had 11.
It figures the one time I am confident in my abilities, I don't take that invulnerability potion.
Dang.
Okay, which C, cackling madly at this development, has no line of sight, and she's going to. She doesn't see Crouton. She comes towards the door to gloat, but then sees Crouton. Let's see here. Ooh, let's try that. It's at 20 feet. I don't know. That's 25 feet. That is a no. Your computer just went to sleep, Sean. She can't do that. That's 20 feet. No.
where you were.
Okay.
Don't think so.
I don't even know where they are.
You know that they went that way.
All right. Crouton, she points her hand towards you and laughs. Please give me a wisdom saving throw.
I have advantage on wisdom against magic.
Okay. That's awesome. You know that feeling, Crouton, where someone says something funny and you think,
I think they're still out there.
yeah, no, I'm not going to laugh because that's stupid. That strange feeling just washed over you, as if you were supposed to laugh, but you didn't. No effect.
Tasha's hideous laughter.
Right on the money. Good job. I'm glad I described that well. Yep, you're up.
I have been studying these spells intently.
Oh, good.
So,
All right, back
as
to
we're
the.
back to this scene. So, so Pumpkin goes before me.
Okay.
Pumpkin's going to come over here. Ready action for me to triggered by me casting Dragon's Breath on her, whereupon she will go over and barf lightning or whatever I cast. I'm choosing lightning. On whatever I want her to barf on.
Okay.
What's
So,
the name of this spell?
Dragon's Breath.
Neat.
So
You can cast through your familiar?
Yep.
Touch.
It's a touch.
Yeah,
So-
it's a touch. She discussed this with me in chat. I've spent some time on this. This is on the money and it's a really good one.
Oh, so it's one of those
So,
rare spells that actually is touch.
Yes.
So, hang on. Let me go back to
Familiar plus good touch spells is pretty dang good.
Yeah. So, I just want to. It's 15 feet. So she could hit from back here, right?
Yep.
All right. So she's up on the bookcase, fairly high up.
All right.
Spits fire.
Is it cone?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're gonna hit
Yes, Dave? How big of a cone? What does a cone mean?
cone 15 feet. So at one end it's 15. It starts at a point.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
yeah.
it's like an equilateral triangle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you could angle it away from Yasuke and get it in between Brontide and Yasuke and still hit the vampire.
That's how I want to
Yeah.
roll it.
All right,
So-
keep talking. I don't know what the rolls are, so you
So
tell
I'm
me.
gonna roll my 3d6. Oh, it's labeled as acid, but it's
They need a
lightning.
dex save.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. She needs a dex saving throw.
Versus
12.
pass. She
And
succeeded.
then I think it's half.
Okay. So half of
Half is 14, so,
so
she
7.
takes 7. I can't take my action now because it's not my action casting Dragon's Breath, but I maneuver over here to do a solid on Yasuke, and also to basically help distract the
flanked.
flank
You
demon,
got it.
so that Yasuke on his turn can smite the bitch.
Okay. I did screw that up and added the
Crouching?
wrong
Oh, I
character,
am. I'm
so
so
I
sorry.
Oh.
Eating again.
Your volume was pretty low.
Okay.
Was that just because you're away from the mic, Julio?
No, I think I know why it's doing that. 1 second. Gotta take it out, put it back in.
There we go. That sounds better. Now I don't hear anything.
Okay. So
And
Yeah.
that vampire already took her turn, so she's not moving until Yasuke's turn, so end the bitch.
okay. So now next person's turn is the vampire, and now I'm doing it again. He screams out, "How dare you, you commoners!" Rushes towards Yasuke, and with just a open hand, swipes out with very sharp fingernails, hitting. Wrong button. AC 20. Not a natural.
Well,
Does it
should you
hit?
turn your volume up?
Yeah, it's a
I
hit.
can't hear you, Julio. I'm not sure if it's yours or.
Give us a
My
sound
mic should be
check, Dave.
working.
There we go.
Oh,
can
now we hear you.
Yeah, you'll.
What the heck's going on?
I don't know.
Okay,
Sounds like a little
hold on.
loose wire or something. And then you're really quiet.
I think it's the mic itself. Can you guys hear me better now?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a hit.
Okay, and you take 12 bludgeoning damage from their hand. And then they snap forward, attempting to bite you.
Oh, they can hit
just
twice.
keep switching this back and forth. Hitting on AC 16.
Ooh, if he had one more, he would have got me. That's a miss.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Nice miss. And that's the end of their series. Okay, Samuel, it's your turn. Please roll a straight D20.
Alright, here I go.
On a 1, it's -2. On a 20, it's +2. And on 10 or better, it's 1.
God, 10.
Okay, that is 1 success.
Okay. Is that good?
Yeah, yes, that's good. You get 1 successful point.
Okay.
So you should be able to tick one of those off on your death saves.
I don't
I
know.
think you just poke them with.
It popped something up. Failures, successes, put a success.
Yes, put it 1 success.
Okay. Now what do I
There
do?
you go. Okay. Yasuke, you're up, and you have flanking on the vampire in front of you.
Nice. Who's this behind me? Vampire spawn.
Someone else
another-
needs to die.
So the one to your south has been attacking everyone. The one to the north just attacked you a moment ago. Also, the one to the south is highly damaged,
And you have flank
Okay.
on her.
and you got flanking.
What does flanking entail again?
You get to
Advantage.
attack with advantage.
Advantage means I get to roll an extra D.
20. You
It
attack
means
twice.
you right click on the attack button and you take advantage.
Understood. Okay, so let me go. I put this in my notes because there's a specific move that I want to do.
Awesome. Lay it on us.
All right, here we go. Crimson Right, the Great Sword +2.
Okay.
All right, so with that, it says I need to roll a D6.
How long does that last? Because didn't you have one up?
Oh yeah, I did.
Is
Did we ever
the
take a
last
long
8
rest
hours?
after?
No,
Ah,
that's
okay.
why Samuel's down.
Yeah, so you don't have to do it again. I think you already.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've already got it
All
up
right.
then.
How long does it last? 8 hours?
All right,
Yeah.
so
A long
I'm
rest.
gonna roll. I'm gonna roll the D6, so I can just get that out
Well,
of the way.
okay, that's fair if you want it first. Doesn't it?
Well, you don't roll that until you do damage.
But he won't get to use it. It's okay. All right, give me your roll to hit though with advantage.
All right, I'm hitting. I would kill the one to my south, but she's almost done. I'm gonna start. Who is this? How do you say their name? Escher?
Asher. Yeah, it's
Okay.
You
up
don't
to
get
you.
advantage on the guy to the north.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
hit Escher. I do a lot of damage now that I figured out this new thing.
All right, go
So-
for it. Give me a hit.
So I also already cast Flame Blade. So any attack I do with this sword automatically does a +2. So
When did you
I
do
just rolled.
Flame Blade, and how long does it last?
Flame Blade lasts. Let me go to it real fast. Duration is instantaneous. I can summon it as much as I want. Actually.
As a bonus action?
Is that green flame blade?
Yeah, green
Yeah.
Flame Blade.
That looks like a primary action.
It says one action. It doesn't say bonus action.
Okay, so that's an action. You have to do that as an action, and then you don't get an attack.
Oh, I think it.
Oh, so how long does it last though? Because I
No,
definitely.
You get
What?
the attack.
It is an instantaneous attack. It doesn't last any amount of time.
Oh.
Oh,
You use it every time. So then you brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting and make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet.
oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I guess go ahead and do that part, and then we can keep going on.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do
But
the
that's-
green blade.
That's a spell as opposed to casting his sword. So it's just you get this as an attack, 1d8. Right?
That's it? No, I
It's a
thought you
cantrip.
you brandished the weapon that you want to use, right? Yeah.
Right. So you cast Green Flame Blade on your whatever weapon,
Yeah.
and then you attack.
With the specific sword. I thought the green flame blade was you roll the d8 to do, and that damage is added on to.
Okay, on a hit,
damage
the
of
target suffers the weapon attacks normal effects, and you can cause green fire to leap from the target
Yeah.
to a different creature.
That's what I understood.
Hmm.
But I thought that meant the weapon that I used, I cast the spell onto. I thought
Wow,
it,
this is
I
one
thought it kind of
messy
worked
spell.
like Crimson Right.
Yeah, this is a weird spell. I'm not sure.
It works like
But this is
Booming
good.
Blade. It's just split Green Flame Blade.
Yeah.
So you cast it on your weapon. You attack with your dagger or whatever it is.
It does regular damage, and then you roll the d8 to do the additional damage. But that additional damage jumps over to the next target, so I would be
Yeah.
able to hit the vampire to the south.
They're
So
10 feet apart.
you gotta.
But she's 5 feet. She's still 5 feet from me, right?
from the target to a different creature of your choice that you can
Oh,
see
from the target.
5 feet
I understand.
of the target.
Okay, so it wouldn't even matter.
The targets would have to be next to one another for the green flame.
Got it. Okay, so scratch the green flame. All right. So Crimson
Oh,
Red.
man, this spell is
So
interesting.
you have Crimson Right, but you could do 2 attacks with your daggers or any
Or
any
the
of your
longsword.
melee
yeah.
attack. You get 2 melee attacks.
All right. So we'll just go back. I'm just gonna attack with the great sword +2.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do my first swing onto Escher. That's a 16.
That hits. That hits, but
All right.
barely.
All right. So I'm gonna swing. That's +2 +4. So it's damage. Whatever damage +6.
Okay.
13 +6. That's 19 damage.
Not bad.
What's
not
the
bad.
plus? Were you getting +6?
I'm adding my Crimson Right and the +2 from the sword itself.
You rolled a +6 with the Crimson Right?
I rolled the +4, but the +2, if you read the thing for it, it does 2d6 +2.
Yeah, that's already calculated in that damage roll down there, that 13.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
6 plus
okay,
5
never mind.
plus 2.
So it's 17, not 19. My bad.
All right.
Okay,
And then you
thanks
get
for
another.
elaborating that. I had no clue. I was cheating.
All right.
All
You
right,
get 2
so
swings.
Now you
Yeah,
get your
I'm
second
gonna-
swing.
gonna hit him again.
Not to the north.
Oh,
That is a
did.
miss.
Okay. So
All right.
bonus action, right?
Yep. Bonus.
All right, what can I do to this guy? Wait, does the two-weapon fighting count as a bonus action?
No.
Only if it's like a dagger in your offhand.
Okay.
You have a two-handed.
Yeah. I did get a bonus action. You curse a creature within
Branding
30 feet
smite?
of you.
Can you do branding smite?
I can do blood curse of the muddled mind. It's a bonus action. You curse a creature you can see within 30 feet of you that is concentrating. Oh, nope. I can't do it. Nobody's concentrating on a spell here. What's Mystic Frenzy? When you use your action to cast a cantrip, you can immediately make one weapon attack as a bonus. No way! Hey! I didn't do it at first, but if I use Mystic Frenzy, I could swing one more time as a bonus action. DM, want to allow that?
I'm confused. You want what?
That's only if he casts a cantrip, he can then do
Oh.
a swing.
Never mind. I didn't cast my green flame blade, so it won't work. Okay, scratch that. I have no other actions.
All right. Brontai,
All
you're
right,
up.
I'm just learning so much.
Me too.
Okay, so then everyone's gonna. So that he's flying.
All right.
You took attack of opportunity there, probably.
By the vampire
Wait.
spawn, probably.
Right, I was here.
And it's gonna be
Okay,
tight.
5. Good. 5. 10. Come on, let's try it again. 5. 10. 15.
20,
20.
25,
25.
30. All right. Tight, but all right.
Now, like, to avoid the thing. And
I think you double counted a few of those moves.
then.
He did a lot of diagonals. I was counting each
Yeah.
square. It's tight, but
Do you want
close
me to,
enough.
Do you want me to
Close
I
enough.
think it's okay for this one.
Take
but
it. Take it.
let's
Take
keep
it. Take it.
let's
take
just
it,
keep
take
let's
it,
keep
take
it
it,
rolling.
take it.
Otherwise, I can approach the other one.
We'll keep going.
How is this?
All right, what weapon? What we doing?
Yeah, exactly. So then I will attack with the booming blade, and I will pull the sun sword. And I'm looking at the wrong character. That's why. So I'll activate the sun sword. There's sunlight now. Within. Okay, the sun sword, like a 15-foot radius. Bright light in a 15-foot radius. To reach a maximum of 30 feet. Yeah, okay, so I pull it out and it's 15 feet. Does that cover? That covers.
Both of them.
It does hit both of them? Okay.
Yep.
So there's the light. Then it's.
They both shy away from that and hiss.
Okay. And then it's booming blade attack to Escher. Oh, with advantage, right?
Yep. Hits.
Try with advantage.
Miss. Excuse me.
Clear. So this is the base damage of the sword.
Okay.
Plus 1d8 because it's a undead.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't keep track of it. What was that?
Oh. Not much.
What were my last two rolls, can you tell me?
Your last two rolls were a 25 and a 15 for your hit.
How about the damages?
An 11 for the Sun Sword's
So
main
11,
damage.
12. So that was, that was for the extra undead. And then he is 1d8 for booming blade.
Okay. Okay.
So 19, does that sound right for everything?
Sure.
And do they have any vulnerabilities to radiant damage or anything like that?
Radiant? I don't know. I think I don't know. You know they don't like sunlight.
Yeah, it would just double their damage. I didn't know if they had a vulnerability.
You know they don't like sunlight. All right. Anything else?
Bonus action. I will give Yasuke. Do you already have a
No, he does
D6?
not. That's from previous. It's worn off.
from just 10 minutes ago?
It's been more than
Okay,
10
so I'll
minutes.
give it-
You
I'll give
spent
it a hit.
10 minutes doing detect magic.
You're right. I'll give him a bardic inspiration though.
Okay, to who? Yasuke? Is that the 1d6 one time?
1d6 one time.
Alright.
Probably should be.
Okay, done?
Done.
Medrush's turn.
Madrash would like to get these guys within 30 feet. And everyone, these
30 feet
vampires
takes you to
are-
nip. So you got them all.
Yeah. And he will pull out the amulet.
Which is the best tool we've gotten in this game so far.
And extend a charge to do hold vampire. Vampires and vampire swarms within 30 feet of the holy symbol must make a DC 15 wisdom save.
Okay.
DC 15.
I mean, they don't have a lot of life. Probably just
That is a.
DPS them down.
Okay, done.
If they were failed, the target's paralyzed for a minute.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright.
That was an action, then his bonus action. He will. That's it, he'll stay right there.
Okay. That's the end of that round, the beginning of the next round. And then it's Crouton's turn. We will go upstairs. He has line of sight on 2 witches, relatively.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on Witch C.
Alright. Hits. Hits.
I did 3 hit rolls.
Oh, yeah, they all 3 hit. Sorry, I missed the
Oh.
3rd one.
Okay.
Seven, 8, 7, 8,
Well, the swan was
5.
its turn, and the swan did not.
Witch C, pointing towards you, screams in agony. Most of her hair is gone, her robes barely clinging.
How much damage did you do?
8, 5, and 4. And 7. Oh, I didn't. What's the last one for, Dave?
Remember, I get an extra 1d8. Always.
Oh, alright. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter to me.
The
And she falls-
arcane firearm, remember?
Oh, right, okay. And with that, she falls down dead. That last hit was just one bit too many.
Thank you, Crouton.
Alright,
Okay,
You're out of here, Bo.
No. That was
What?
only the primary action.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Bonus.
So I conjured up my cannon pretty much as soon as we went into the room down there. So I've got that in my other hand.
Okay.
This won't be an advantage shot because I intend, or do I?
You move to your last position, though, or does that not matter?
No, it only counts for this turn. I'm
Okay.
thinking about what I want to do here. I have line of sight on Witch A though, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do a regular roll on the cannon then.
Hit. Eight. On A. Okay. What else?
Okay, I want to have my familiar travel down the trapdoor.
Okay.
He gets like 20 feet of movement.
Okay.
And I'm feeling brave. I'm gonna just move there.
Okay.
I'll stay up to keep an eye on Samuel.
All right, Rayrin, your turn.
Alrighty then. Did we miss one?
No.
I am gonna go ahead and the same old LE class.
Excellent.
Spawn, regular spawn.
Okay.
Got 27.
Hits.
That one. 14. 18.
Okay, pause.
Pause.
On the first shot,
Oh, I apologize.
he dies.
Okay. And then
Another
I have to do I have to do my second class before I can take my bonus action
Yes.
to move my hex?
Yes.
Oh well.
Just because you're in the middle of an action phase, because you already did your first action. So it's kind of one action. You just get 2 shots.
Alright, Esther. 22.
Hits.
Asher, thank you. That's 15.
Dead. And that, unless you want a bonus to what you can't see, that's the end of your turn. You have no visible targets at the moment.
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
Okay, back upstairs. Let's see here. No, that's stupid. Who did the first one? She did. Witch A comes around the corner of the door, points her hands towards Crouton, and a blue beam comes towards you, hitting AC 19.
Shield.
Is that sufficient?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And that's the end of that. B is still alive, and she 15, 20. Crowds into the doorway with her sister, peeking around the corner, seeing you, pointing her hand towards you. Hitting, oh, give me a break. Hitting AC 22.
17 plus 5 is 22. Does that hit me or not?
My brain just skipped on the needles. The same number a hit or not?
I don't know. You have to keep track of that.
Yeah, I think
Yes, it hits. It hits. Sorry. Okay. And that is also give me a Constitution save throw while I roll damage.
Crap.
You fail. You are poisoned until the end of the round. You have disadvantage on any roll, and you take 20 poison damage. And that's the end of her turn. It is Nip's turn.
Alright.
And I'm going to move the dead witch out of the way because she's annoying.
So we have no idea what's going on upstairs.
No. None. You know they're missing. You know they're upstairs. The walls and floor are thick. There's been a few spell blasts. You've had your own fight. You're really not hearing anything. They didn't tell you anything. You have no reason to suspect otherwise.
Can you switch me back to my map?
Oh, sure. I forgot. Crouton's familiar is coming downstairs, though.
Does Crouton's familiar have?
Oh yeah. I still have movement on my. No, I already did that movement.
Yeah, you already
Never
moved
mind.
him downstairs. All right.
Well, you said that he has 20 feet of movement. The going down is only
Yeah,
10.
and that took him where he is now.
Yeah.
But the floor's only 10 feet up.
Oh, my familiar sees his familiar.
Yes.
Is there any way we can exchange information
Not
at
really,
this
no.
point?
Neither of you speak the same language nor have telepathic abilities with each other.
We just see each other. We're
Yes.
like that scene in not Stranger Things, Umbrella Academy with them.
That's spoilers.
So that's all I guess I can do right now.
All right.
You could stake the vampires.
Nip can stake the vampire.
All right. So Nip stakes the both vampires, and of course, Escher has the longest, drawn-out, most melodramatic death scene, such as the ending of a vampire dying. Come on.
Well,
What's the
Dead
word?
Loving It.
Worse. What's the worst vampire death scene in a movie ever? Buffy.
I have never seen that.
Really?
Really.
Oh, okay.
I have never seen that. That is a gap in my.
All right.
I also haven't read Dune, which should be more startling to people because I've read it literally every Heinlein.
I would have guessed. I would have guessed Blade.
All right. No, so
moving along.
So he does the long, drawn-out, overtly dramatic death scene and expires. All right. Now it is Samuel's turn. Please give me a D20 roll, straight. That's one more success. You're 2/3 of the way to consciousness.
Woohoo!
All right, Yasuke, you're up. No visible targets in this room. You're really not sure what else to do.
Can I just stand by?
Okay.
You gonna hold
Okay,
action?
Okay, yeah. I kind of just want to stand by.
Are you gonna hold action, Yasuke?
Say what?
Are you gonna hold action?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll hold action. If Nip goes to help, or if anybody from this room goes to help out in the other room, I will follow.
Can't move.
Dang. Now I'm not gonna hold action. I'm just gonna stand by.
All right. Medrish's turn.
Medresh is going to come in and say, where's the rest of the party? Something is wrong. Means he will dash. Something is wrong. 50 and then 60 into the room.
All right. And Sir Godfrey watches him run on going, you're a very excitable lot. Were we supposed to be fighting these people? You gave him no directions.
Good.
He's pretty even-keeled. You didn't know what you wanted. Okay, that's the end of that round. Back to the top. We're on the beginning of the third round. Crouton Tar, your turn.
Okay.
Do I get a...
I run up to here.
Oh, did I skip you? Somehow or another, I skipped Brontide. Step back 1 second. What did you want to do after before Medresh running?
Yeah, I'm gonna go, where's the...
Just a minute here. There we go. So give me 1 second there. Sorry, Crouton.
Yeah, I know something's wrong too, so we're gonna dash.
How do you know something's wrong?
How do I, because we've just been fighting for, I don't know how long, and you guys have not come back.
We've been fighting for about a minute. Not that long.
I'd just like to run. I'm gonna get my jog in, guys.
I'll let you go that far.
Metagaming.
60.
But you don't have a lot of reason to be concerned. It's only been a minute.
Well, you saw Medresh dashing, so maybe you thought something was. You knew something.
Edris had no reason to be dashing either.
Not really. Yeah, I'm going with Crouton. There's not a lot of what.
You'll have a reason really soon, but
Pumpkin could have dashed.
Why?
We were.
Because she just had an extra move on her turn.
But why does she want to dash that way?
Yeah.
You've always held her close before.
So, let's bring us back to 30 feet.
She's just seeing what they're up to.
She's never been that. You've never demonstrated that much concern before.
Should we go back? Should we say?
Yeah, I like
We just-
halfway.
Yeah, all right. We took our full movement in, but we're still holding.
You're moseying. You're exploring
We'll
like
attack,
everybody
We'll
else.
hold actions with attack. We're gonna attack the
Besides,
next.
she now
part of
knows
the
that
thing.
something is up because she sees Mr. Tickles.
Yeah, you've seen him wander around before. Crouton likes. to
it's
check
normal
everything.
behavior for me to just have it wander around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on with us, Godfrey. We're gonna go find out where these schmucks are.
All right.
They missed the fight.
Off to Crouton. Your turn.
Lazy.
Thunderwave, level 2, straight up.
All right. Give me the resist. What am I rolling? Help me out.
Constitution 14.
1, 2. Okay. Give me the effects and roll for damage.
There's the damage.
All right. And tell me how to handle the fail versus success.
Success, they get knocked back 10 feet away from me. Fail, they take half damage and don't get knocked back.
All right. 1, 2. The blue one flings away, screeching. And she is taking 16. Okay, well. And as she flings back screaming, she hits the ground hard. And whoops. I need to do that.
We're right forward.
And too many states. And seems to drop dead. The other one seems to be a bit more sturdy girl. And just takes some damage. And seems quite irritated.
Okay. I have to, I guess, roll this with disadvantage.
Yep, you are poisoned.
All right. Let me think.
So we're at-
But
we're
I
at-
still have that D8 to apply to one of them. Can I apply that to which B?
I don't know how that works, but if that's the way it writes it as being able to apply it wherever you want, then sure.
Yeah, I can apply it to one of them.
All right. Ooh, straight 8.
Nice.
Not bad.
Hmm.
All right, it's applied.
All right, so let's see how lucky I can be with disadvantage.
That hits.
Nice.
Eight.
And something I keep forgetting: the Force Ballista knocks them back 5 feet.
How much?
5 feet.
5 feet. Okay. Anything else? Movement?
Yeah, I guess I could have evened that out if I wanted to, but I will move to here.
All right.
Force
Anything
as
else?
much movement as I can out of her, and that's everything.
All right. Rayrin, you're up. Oh, and the door you're just standing next to, Croton, the stank of cat pee coming underneath the door is a bit much. It
Okay.
is now Rayrin's turn. She's milling
And
about
also, Thunderwave made a very loud boom.
It did indeed.
I can't
You
see
heard a
anyone.
huge sound come from above you, and even dust came down from the rafters above.
And it's like, is it like a, oh.
No, it's
Yeah.
like, what the hell was that?
We've heard Thunderwave before.
Is that
Thunderwave
like
can be heard from up to 300 feet.
Yeah, it is a loud, thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet. So you all flinched.
So now y'all have reason to dash.
Yes. Now I will say it's fair to dash. Okay. 60 to.
50.
Yeah, Thunderwave
Here.
served two purposes: making a lot of noise and not having to worry about disadvantage.
Okay.
Question.
Answer.
When
Da-da-da.
using Misty Step, do you have to see where you're going?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm okay.
Okay, going back upstairs. Which bee pulls forward, just poking her hand and nose and head around the corner. Lines up on Crouton. She already used that. She didn't use that one. Da-da-da-da. Okay, hit.
Bring it.
Okay. What?
I said, bring it.
Nice. She points her hands towards you. And she has 4 of those, so I'm fine. And a blue bolt comes towards you, hitting AC 23.
That hits.
And, oh, where's the roll on that? 3. And I forgot to do this last time, but on that hit, your speed is reduced to 10. That is 25 hit points.
That's frostbite, isn't it? No.
It is the Ray of Frost, but I shouldn't have said
Oh.
that, but it doesn't matter.
Well, Ray of Frost reduces it by 10.
Oh, you're right. Reduced by 10. I just saw that. Excuse me.
And that's 25.
25. Cold damage.
All right.
And that's the end of her turn, and she's going to step back that much. It is now Nip's turn, who has heard quite the ruckus upstairs, and it has been described.
Awesome. So,
I thought you'd laugh at that one. I really thought you would laugh at that one. What?
Ruckus.
Yeah, the ruckus. Can you describe the ruckus?
That is a
Quote from a movie, Breakfast Club.
Oh, another movie I have not seen.
Really?
What?
Really? Is this where the trapdoor is?
You uncultured
Where the-
swine.
And then is it immediately up through the trapdoor,
10 feet straight up.
10 feet straight up?
The room you're in is 10 feet high. There's a trapdoor.
So I would have to.
Climb. A little acrobatics. It's hard, but doable. You have 6 seconds, so it's a tough action, so you're going to have to do some acrobatics.
Wait, directly above where her current position is?
No, where my position's about to be.
Oh.
How'd they get up there?
Crouton can climb anything. The familiars could fly. And Samuel took his time, but nothing was going on, so he had as much time as he needed. But during combat, you have 6 seconds.
Alright, so during combat, I'm gonna trigger. I hear a boom. I was like, what the fuck? That gives me 120 feet of motion with my cat-like agility plus my free dash as my free action. So that 80 are used up here. I still have 40 to spare
All
to
right,
get 10 feet up.
that gives you plenty of distance, but you need an acrobatics to succeed.
So, okay. So I'll just need an acrobatics check.
Yep.
Big money.
That is a.
It's not rolling.
Jeez, it's taking its time. 24. Okay, you succeed. That's
All right.
fine.
And so Pumpkin and I are now both upstairs.
Okay.
How much additional motion do I have at this point?
I have not a clue. Whatever you did, minus 15 to get upstairs.
So that still gives me 25. 25. So I'm upstairs. I'm like, dude, food.
See?
I send.
Nasty twitch.
So
You have line of sight on which bee.
Partial
Yeah.
cover, half cover, +3.
Pumpkin flies in there. Bravely. She should have plenty.
Now, did she use any? How did she make it all that distance without using an action for doubling her speed? So now
Because
she
she
doesn't.
had 60 feet.
She was already in it.
Yeah, she gets.
Oh,
60
she was
feet,
already near the room. Ah, okay.
and she flies. So
That's
60.
60.
So yeah, that should be 60. So she now throws
All
up
right.
fire
Oh, we're doing that. Okay.
because it gets 10 minutes and it hasn't been 10 minutes.
All right.
So bad roll, but 5 points of
Do
lightning.
what do I need to roll?
Oh, 12. I'm sorry.
12 what?
Dex.
Okay. That is a fail.
So she takes 5 lightning.
5 lightning damage.
And do I have enough space? Yes, I do. This should be flanking, right?
Yes. I'm not sure if a familiar can cause flanking.
Oh, familiars definitely can. That's like
Oh,
the
okay.
whole point of Arcane Trickster.
All right.
So I'm just not sure about the relative position.
The position is fine.
She's been providing flanking this whole time.
Yeah, you can flank.
So
Yeah, it's flanked.
whip out my moon touched rapier.
Okay.
16
Hits.
with booming blade.
You have
So
enough
that-
actions left to do an attack after all that?
Right, because I have that one time. I now can't move again if I want to recharge my cat-like agility. So 11. That's why I'm not really worried about getting deep into things. Cat-like agility can get me out of things. Let's just roll the. So 11 plus 19, that's 30.
And with a howling screech, she falls dead upon your sword.
Excellent.
And you all look around going, is that it? Not really sure.
It's not it.
Combat's over. Nothing
Is it?
else is going on. Yeah. You're all free to do what you want. I'll tell you if something changes.
Am I
I
dead?
poisoned?
Are you okay? So at that, the rolling ceases for Samuel. You succeed, so go ahead and hit that last success button, and that'll put you back up to 1 hit point, I believe.
Oh, so we don't we die in combat. We still come back, right? We don't
Depending.
Okay.
Depends.
So I scream down the
You have a
hole
chance to come back.
Gotcha.
to the trapdoor. I scream down the hole. Medic!
So Samuel is leaning up against the wall at 1 hit point. He is now stabilized. He is
I
still
look a little bit green and frostbit.
Can
And
I
I
gift
just say,
him?
I had her.
Can Medrush come to me by any
I was
chance?
in
Can we let
total
Medrush
control
know?
over that situation.
What'd you
So,
say, Crusantar?
Yep, did yell down the hole, medic. So what does the rest of the group want to do? You all want to come upstairs? Do you want them
I
to
would
come
like,
down?
well, I would like to give Sam a potion of healing superior because I have 9 of them.
Oh, but.
Hold up.
I mean, we could realistically do a long rest in here.
Okay. I mean, I never get to use these things, so. Well, I guess
use
I
them.
could use
Use
them
them
in
during
combat.
Strahd. Use them when we fight Strahd.
We have to save all our consumables for the one fight. That's how RPGs work.
I might squish that. That's a computer. Tough on the screen. I could.
That's a book.
That's a book. I thought it was a laptop. I'm
No,
sorry.
No, it's a very comfy book. And Shayla's just looking for a place to snuggle.
All right.
So I
So
scream down the
So
hole.
does
medic.
everybody want to investigate the loud blast?
are we staying down or up? What's the plan?
Are we currently downstairs?
Yasuke, Medrash, Bronte, Sir Godfrey are definitely downstairs, as is Rayrin. What's your plan? Staying up or going down? Or going down or staying up?
I'm gonna go.
We'll go
All right, so it sounds like the group wants to go up.
Yeah.
And we will help. We go over here, and then we go upstairs.
One more out.
And you get a little crowded, but you're all upstairs in the potion room.
All right. Search
Ooh,
witches'
can we
bodies.
All right, give me a second here. Okay, let me switch back to mapish mode. Figure out where the heck we are. 56.
Well, now we have plenty of time, right? So
I mean, there is a door on the left that we.
Can we? I don't know. Maybe help me out somehow.
Oh yeah, that too.
You guys decide what you want to do with very wounded Sam and Crouton, and I will read. Green glowing wisps of steam bubble up from fat black cauldron in the center of this dark, oppressive room.
Do we want to take a short
Surrounding the
rest?
cauldron.
Let me
What?
go downstairs and do a long rest.
Do we want to do a short rest up here or something at least? Or
Long rest.
okay.
Yeah.
So, Nip is inside the room. Several witches had been hunched around this. Several discarded ingredients lie about the floor.
I pick up a rock and I throw it in the cauldron to see what happens.
It hisses dramatically. There are also 7 wooden stools surrounding this cauldron.
7,
7
and we saw
or 6. 6?
6. That was 6.
Well, the description says 7. The map has 6. So, Crouton searched the women. Each witch has a red potion on herself in a very crudely blown glass bottle, stopped with a stopper of a dead, dried frog.
He holds one out to Nip and says, "Here, give this a drink."
I don't drink it.
Okay.
What could we
I
roll
got
to
over
attempt to
that
identify
when I
it?
almost cried 3 times.
All right. Now that Nip is in the room, she can see on a very, very small stool just to the north of the cauldron, right about here, only visible if you were in the room, is a very small stool. Sitting on it, an open spell book, seemingly on the verge of falling apart.
Question: when are we taking the long rest? Did we already take it, or is it gonna go on after we're done investigating?
We're going to take it in a few minutes.
We haven't taken it yet,
All right.
but that's up to you.
I just motioned to everybody. All right, let's just head downstairs.
He's got 1 hit point just to let anybody know
I
if he,
thought we were gonna do either a short rest or
it's
a
up to you,
long
but
rest
Nip's
here.
exploring. I'll go with.
We're just gonna ignore Nip and go take a long rest.
All right, what's your alignment, Nip?
Yeah, good.
Okay. Give me a moment. Take 25 psychic damage,
Oh, yep. I'm going
And
to
you
need a
drop-
long rest.
and you drop the book. As it hits the ground, pages go everywhere.
Hey, don't touch that book.
Okay.
The curious cat. I like shiny things and I keep grabbing stuff. Do we know what these vials with the stoppers are?
No, many of them are labeled.
We gonna rest before
Yeah,
we
but the ones that I took off the bodies.
So Crouton has 4 vials of crudely blown glass, each one containing a very similar looking red liquid, each one using a dried frog as a stopper.
Someone's gonna have to use it down fire. I think we should rest.
Yeah, we should probably.
Yeah.
I would
Where
like
are
this
we
very
I
resting?
would
much.
like to replenish some of my health.
There's
too. I
a
think we should go
giant
downstairs.
bed. There's a nice lavish bedroom right downstairs.
I think it's
I-
fitting that I get the bed, considering I'm close to dying.
I think it's
I'm
fitting
fine
that
with
I
that.
don't sit bed because I'm a cat.
Wow.
Because I can
I will, wherever we decide for our
I
rest.
pat Samuel on the back and say, "Hey, we did great."
We did. Most of it was
Y'all
mainly
brought
you
a
because
whole
I,
room by
you know,
yourself?
died. But hey, they at least blasted all of their stuff at me first, so I was like a guinea pig, so you knew what you were dealing with.
So, also, we want to use our little hut.
Yes, I'll prepare Liamon's tiny hut.
Where?
I heard
Up or
something
down?
really cool about that hut spell.
What'd
Because
you hear?
we asked the question about the rope trick, whether or not you could poke your head in and out of it, and you said no, that takes an action to go in and out. But I was listening to a YouTube video earlier today, and someone was saying with the hut, you can move in and out of it at will without consuming an action. So you could use it in combat if you get it set up ahead of time.
Oh, that'd be irritating, but all right. We'll do our best. Okay, are we staying up or down?
I like the idea of laying in the bed, as many of us will fit, and sleeping downstairs where it's comfortable with the comfy couches and all that kind of stuff, and setting up Liam's hut down there. How big is Liam's hut?
And is
Leland's
that a
hut.
spell scroll?
It is a ritual.
How long?
10-foot radius, a movable dome that can fit 9 creatures of medium size or smaller.
All right. So you're all down there. You're crowded on the bed as best you can, and the dome goes up, and you all take a long rest.
Nice. Gotta hit the button. Press that button. Press that
And
button.
you feel rather confident. You feel rather confident that nothing occurs because there's nobody left.
I want to check under the bed.
All right, Lint.
Should have worked. Why didn't that work?
Can I
Is there anything else in the bedroom of interest?
It's
The bearskin rug has a nice touch. It really ties the room together.
All
Check
right.
under the
Are we
rugs.
waking up? Are we waking up from the long rest right now?
Yes.
All right. As I wake up, I'm like, ugh, what happened?
Ray of Frost, Ray of Poison, and Ray of Frost.
Did we win?
Oh yeah.
Good. I do a big yawn, and then I'm like, do we want to go back up there?
Yep, there's another room to explore.
Ooh, yay.
Yeah. I think I know. Well, actually, yeah.
Come on, Trevor. You're with me.
All right, we're going back upstairs.
Everyone's hit points are back to what they're normal because we had these temporary hit points.
Oh, I remember this.
But no
Yeah.
more.
Hitting take long rest seemed to have reset all of that.
Let me just make sure.
Wait, override?
No. Just roll hit points.
Oh wait, have we searched the bodies of these two?
I don't think we.
You searched them. You already got the ring off of the pretty guy. You also now have a ruby necklace that you think's worth a lot of money.
All right, back upstairs.
Should we take 10 minutes with identify these one of the vials that they got?
Sure, I will give you that. You take 10 minutes, you identify them, and you're strangely, when you identify something, your brain absolutely percolates with knowledge. This time, it's if looking through shaded glass or rose-colored glass. You go, I think it's a healing potion. Yes, it's a healing potion. But then you're not sure. Yeah, it's a healing potion. Maybe. Yes, it's a healing potion. I'm pretty sure it's a healing potion. I don't feel very good about this one, but you think it is.
That doesn't sound too.
Can I do an Arcana on it?
Yeah. How far are you going? Because are you just looking through the glass?
I don't know.
All right.
I mean,
It's a
Bronzot
lit-
explained what she was feeling, and like, so what could confuse identify?
Indeed. Well,
Curse.
it's definitely hand-blown glass. It's definitely a well-preserved frog. And the fluid inside is red.
I hand it over to Samuel. Please, Arcana.
Alright.
Who will help? Someone help.
Guidance.
All right, +4, Samuel.
I'm sorry.
Give me a 1d4 as well.
All right. So my Arcana was 16 plus 9, which gave me 25, and then plus 1d4 is 27.
26, 27. All right. You have seen healing potions of this nature before. You're 90, 70, 80%, 90, 70% sure that this is a healing potion.
Alright, give it to me. Medresh is right here. Medresh, if I die,
Yay.
I pull out the frog.
Are we upstairs right now?
No,
Yeah.
you're downstairs. Or you're upstairs. Okay, I don't know. I
I
can't keep
pull
up.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have waited for the identify.
Okay, so we're waiting for this.
You got the identify. It was Medbreath or Brontide was like 70 to 90% certain this was a healing potion.
I pull out the frog, and then everybody can smell it. Does it smell like a healing potion?
Yes.
Kritantar yells out, "Eat the frog too!"
Do it. Do it.
If you
Alright.
Feel a shot.
I take a drop on my finger, and I stick it on my tongue.
Okay. It burns and it's unpleasant. You don't feel well.
This is definitely not a healing potion, guys.
Yeah, lying to us. We don't trust witches.
Trust witches.
So does that reaction contribute to our knowledge in any way?
No. It just increases the lack of conclusion.
Sometimes the medicine.
There is uncertainty here. And also, you don't really even can't draw the conclusion that all three might go the same way. Maybe one of them's just old. Maybe it was just poorly brewed.
I
Maybe
pop
their
the
skill
frog
is
back
lacking.
in, and I hand them back to Crouton-Tar. Next.
All right, are we upstairs though, or downstairs?
All
I
right,
just
back
want-
upstairs. What could we roll? Okay, investigation roll. Can we conclude from what's in the cauldron, what's available on the tables, what those vials could be?
You can try, but that's a hard one because
What would I roll for that?
there's so give me Arcana for specifically what they were trying to craft.
All right, so guidancing myself.
All right. You don't feel good about that one, but let's see where that help gets you. No. Inconclusive. They were definitely brewing something, but it's green and what's in the bottles is red. And the stoppers look like they've been in there for a long time, so you're not really certain that the two are related. And the supplies they have out in the main room, they have everything. So not much to draw from there. And it's really hard to investigate much else when all you can smell is cat pee coming under the door.
Alright, let's go investigate the
Open the door.
medicine. Yeah.
All right.
Check for
The
traps
door is
first.
The door is unlocked.
Did I give my check for traps first?
Okay. Checks for traps. Go for it. No traps detected.
Open it.
Okay, give me a second. I got to figure out where the heck we are on the map. That's not it. That's not it. Come on, 54. Too many places. The low ceiling of this 20-foot square room presses down upon you. Torn and broken couches lie in heaps haphazardly strewn about. Deep claw marks cover the hardwood furniture, and the once lush upholstery had been sliced to shreds.
Oh no.
From the
Nip.
dark shadows of the rubble, you can see 3 bodies of cats lying there.
Nip,
I
don't
sent
look.
them to
It's too much
Can
for
I
you.
update the view?
Let me get a Thank you. Beautiful. All right. You see 3 cats lying amongst the rubble, each one somehow nestled in a cute little bed. Each one is dead.
Can I tell what killed them?
There's not a mark on them. And it looks like they just keeled over. 3 of them.
Maybe their life force got sucked out.
It would be on. I only got +1 to nature. I'm a city girl. The crouton tart, you want to eat a cat?
He sniffs it,
How long have
kind
you been
of
dead?
shrugs.
What, you ate child pie?
They're still, you had a long rest. Maybe half a day.
Oh.
We just took a long rest inside Strahd's castle and we're still alive.
Apparently.
They've been dead about as long ago as we had our fight.
Do
I'm
I
gonna go back into this
know?
room.
Do I right now, as of now, know what's on the other side of this door?
Yes.
So because of the layout, I can deduce that that's the room I saw earlier.
Yes.
Okay.
Boy, these are good.
Hey guys.
What can I roll to try to deduce what is in the cauldron?
Wow, that's good.
We have actually
What could I roll to try to deduce what's in the cauldron?
Arcana.
Can I give him
Alright,
assistance on that?
I'll guidance you.
All right. Okay.
Right when
A natural 20.
around the time the fight.
It's complicated. It's definitely something they've been working on for quite some time due to the pieces around on the ground and spilled components. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem healthy. And it definitely seems unnatural and not entirely good.
So I'm wondering
Okay.
if the cat, the witch.
Rutantar goes into the room, takes one of the bodies of the dead cats, takes
Okay.
it back into here, drops it into the cauldron.
It hisses and fizzes, and the green light in it seems to fade and go out, and it just becomes a black sludge. You suspect you've ruined it.
Oops.
Oh, that would have made a great poison. Oh,
All right. Hey everyone. Do y'all want to go up to that other tower we saw earlier?
everything you touch turns to.
I want to use the wand of secrets right here, just in case.
So
No.
I.
That's the secret doors.
Yeah, I was gonna wrap the cats up.
I
and
feel like the DM got up and walked away.
I did. I was getting water. Sorry. Wanda Secrets.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I got to explore some floors. And. Okay. Absolutely nothing happens in your hand. It vibrates, it points for a moment, and then nothing.
All right.
I then saved the whole
Please keep an
room.
eye on the charges.
I checked it.
I then say to the group, do y'all want to go to that tower we saw earlier?
Which tower?
My bird saw it when we went up this spiral staircase here. It led outside onto a tower, and then there was another tower right off from that.
Rutantar just shrugs and says, "Sure, whatever."
Wait, what's the staircase that leads? That's in the back of the.
That's the one that leads
The
up
area.
to the tower.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
So role playing, Nip feels very badly for these cats, even though she suspects these cats were actually hags of some sort at one point or another, maybe because when we killed the hags, the cats died.
You want to roll on that?
Sure. What would I roll?
Arcana.
Anybody willing to give me help?
Guidance.
Sure, I'll give you guidance.
Crouton Tar walked right past.
Can
Nip
anyone
and
give
ignored
anyone
her.
guidance?
Yes, anyone
And what
can.
would accent?
And what does that do?
Guidance is a
It helps
cantrip.
them roll a higher number.
Mmm.
Hang on.
Gotcha.
Somebody's giving me advantage?
Guidance.
How do I do that?
Can you give me advantage too?
How do I give you advantage, Nip?
I have Arcana, so I could help her.
So
Okay.
17 plus 1d4, 3, so 20.
All right. You've thought about it. You've dealt with this. You know exactly what these are. These are familiars. These were the witches' familiars. 3 cats, 3 witches nearby.
That makes sense.
If they're familiars, why are their bodies left behind? Shouldn't the familiar's body just vanish?
You.
These are.
I wanted you to see something.
Oh, so I wrap up the 2 remaining cats in a dignified little like mummy, and
All
I
right.
put them in a dignified little corner of them.
All right. Where are we going now?
Before I leave one of the hags, I think they're witches, which would make them classified as a humanoid. And I will use my once a day pact boon. You can use causes when you slay a humanoid. I didn't slay anything.
All right, and just a quick point. Can we check the room downstairs before we keep going forward, just to make sure we're not missing? Like, if we wander away from a door, what I'm worried about is us forgetting about that door. So I just want to take a look downstairs. It doesn't look like there's any doors down.
There are steps going up that you now know exactly where they go because Samuel's right there looking at on the other side. There's the trap door going down to the room below. There are some windows looking out over the slate roof where the vampire burst in.
Right, and then there's stairs going down.
And then there's stairs going down in this room here with the trap door.
Okay, yeah, no, so there's no more. Yeah, so I'm totally up with pushing
And then
forward.
this is the roof that you're able to see. By the way, these roof tiles are only about 10 feet below this window.
So if we had to jump out the window, we could land on the roof tile. Got it, no. Or have a giant egg in her forehead. Yeah, I'm up for moving forward. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we weren't wandering past. Like, I'm worried we're getting so excited about pushing forward that we're gonna forget about a room that we left behind.
All right, are we all going upstairs?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Hang on. Actually, before can we go back to the previous map very quickly?
Sure.
We did not go down the steps.
I think it's familiar started walking down and then headed back up.
Right. Yeah, but we didn't go down the steps.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
finish going down.
He went down this far and saw the bloody footprints. Now, if you remember, you actually peeked in through this window from the rail, from where, let's hide that. You peeked in from here when Crouton was walking along here.
All right. So can we go back to the map on the floor where we fought the spawn?
Spot? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's here.
Pretty cool.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I get a picture of this and write down those notes. All right, and then let's move forward.
Okay, so now you're all over here. You're all wanting to go upstairs, yes?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Let's do this.
Fine.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, so we end up here. And you come out up here. There is no obvious way to get inside this tower. Seems quite sealed.
I get out and I just walk around the side of it looking for a way in.
There is nothing. It is solid stone.
No windows or anything?
Let's go inside.
No windows,
See a
no
light
nothing.
shining.
Alright, what's this light that we're seeing coming from here?
Okay, so let's step you back to about there, Samuel. Give me a moment.
Okay.
I have to...
Roll for initiative.
58. Excuse me. Need you guys to appreciate how resplendently large this place is and how many different windows I have opened. A strong wind blows across this slender bridge of stone and masonry. The bridge's old iron railings had rusted away years ago, leaving the bridge without handholds. As you cross about here, Samuel, from across the way, and you just hear this thump, 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 ever so subtle. The more you feel it through the air than you feel it in your ears. You can feel it through your boot. It's just a constant feeling through the bridge.
As long as there might be a heart somewhere. Big guy somewhere.
Help.
Yes, it did. They were lovely. Depending on how the group goes, I don't want to be gluttonous too much.
No,
Although gluttony is my favorite sin.
I'm not that into cannoli when you're with
Why not? I'll have one more.
And then my tummy is also all jacked up because I ate too much. There was much dairy in that, and my tummy is
What's
like.
wrong with dairy? Dairy is one of the best food groups.
Dairy is one of the best food groups. Tastiest, not. my
Never
goodness.
neglect also the whipped group and the congealed group and of course deep fried group.
Deep fried. I forget which that's a quote from, but I.
Simpsons.
There you go.
I can't do deep fried.
Okay.
I always think Oreos deep fried. I don't know why it's weird.
Please give me a dexterity saving throw, Sam,
Whoa!
because the wind is really whipping.
Oh! That one.
Ah. Right. Boy, I had to ask.
Yeah.
I would like it
Alright.
to know that I do intend to cast Fly now that we're outside to get up to this top tower.
How long does it take to cast that?
One action.
Yeah, we're looking. Alright, tell me when I need to cast
One action.
All right. Samuel is blown off the roof
Okay.
and begins plummeting towards the roof below.
Can I cast Fly while I'm in the air?
No, it's an action. It takes too long. Feather Fall is a reaction.
Samuel is hit with Featherfall,
What?
begins to slowly drift towards the ground or roof above him.
I knew Featherfall would come in handy.
Wait, did you cast Feather Fall or did I cast
You
it?
did,
I did.
Sam.
I have Featherfall as a reaction.
Oh,
Oh, so who cast it? You or Nip?
Sam would have beat you to it because he would have seen it coming and
Okay.
Wait, do you have Fly or Feather Fall?
Both.
Okay.
I think
But
he has
not
When
a-
time.
I
Fly.
added Fly to my spell list, I also added Featherfall. So if Fly ended and I wasn't on the ground, Featherfall would slowly descend me.
Right. Keep in mind there is a limited distance for that.
Right, 60 feet.
Right. So you fall 60 feet gently and land on the roof. What do you want to do, Sam?
So I'm on the roof 60 feet below them.
Yep.
I cast Fly and fly back up.
Okay. Easy enough. You fly back up here and you land gently exactly back where you left. You're lucky.
Alright.
Or smash skills. Are you gonna keep standing there?
So I'm
Yeah.
able to fly right now for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
Can I walk up to the red light? Are we not going in?
Yeah, what do we see in the red light?
I'm gonna stand.
You see a closed door with strange red light coming out from underneath it.
Where's the wind?
What's in this tower right next to us?
Yasuke, please give me a dexterity check.
What the heck? Dexterity check.
The wind is really blowing, and there's no
We just
railing.
watched Sam get blown off.
Oh, I got blown off.
Yes, you did. He gets flung this way.
Past me or
Nick,
into
who's
me?
didn't go off last time.
Yep, now I'm using my feather fall.
God dang it!
And stop it!
All right,
I'm
so
sorry.
Yasuke is hit. Whoops, wrong way. Is hit with feather fall and slowly lands down here on the ceiling, on the roof.
Alright, I turn to Crouton Tar, and I go, should we keep letting them try to kill themselves, or should the two people with the highest dexterity and stick feet try to actually make it to that door?
And I say, oh, I was going to try next.
I have
I was gonna try
17
next.
plus 3.
Samuel's got that fly up. He could just throw us a rope.
That's what I planned on doing. Fly to the top of that tower and
Change
then.
back to the screen, please.
Sure.
Well, we gotta
We
get,
gotta fly him up there, don't we?
yeah, we gotta get, how far down are you? Yasuke?
60 feet.
60
How-
feet.
Okay, so these sides, do they stick up at all?
Could I ride on Crouton's back?
Crouton looks back and says no.
Give me a sec here. Give me a sec here.
Riding Crouton Tar.
So-
battle.
Like, that won't help you. Like, my backpack is larger than my body.
I can sit on top of it. I'm just an extra 100 pounds.
Okay. So, how does that work? Wait a minute. That goes
What are
up,
you
that
doing?
goes up, that goes around. Okay. Here's what it is, Dave. Or Crouton, sorry. This is kind of like a raised wall, right? And this part here is lower down. So you can think of this as like a giant ringed wall surrounding this part. I know it doesn't make sense from this picture, but if you had the map, I'd show you that. And so then there's, well, you can't really see what's there, but that doesn't matter. It's all
I'm
right.
not worried about any of that. I just want to know, these sides here, are they sticking up?
No, they are not. That's where the railings used to be attached. They are now gone. From here to here is smooth all the way across.
Okay, then I go prone and I crawl across, hopefully using my stickiness to maximize my attachment to the surface.
I have
No
a question
problem.
too. Can
Yeah.
can we see Yasuke from where we're at right now?
Yeah, if you look over the edge carefully, holding on, you know about the windmill, the wind now. You feel confident you can see him. You can look down and see him.
All right. Would it be possible for me to
He's
fly
right
down?
about here.
Would it be possible for me to fly down to him and then grab his hand and use Thunderstep to teleport us back up there? Because I don't think I can
Once you-
carry him up.
Once you're down there, you can't see where to land because you're looking at the underside of a bridge. You
Yeah,
can't.
Can we throw a rope down there for him to climb up?
Huh?
Can you carry? Can your flight allow you to carry another person?
No, we found that out after
Okay.
me and
You did?
Crouton almost fell 1,000 feet.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yep. No, you can't carry a whole other person. Especially Yasuke, who's a
Oh,
lot bigger than you.
but I can touch another creature and give them flight.
All right. Well, there you go.
Good.
Oh, well, that's a useful thing to know.
Yeah. So I fly down to Yasuke and then touch him and grant him flight.
You got enough points
Alright.
for that?
All right, you fly him back up. Let me get rid of this. All right, Yasuke's back up there with you, and he's got a little bit of flight on him.
All right. Question before we move on though. When we're in between combat, do the spell slots still exist, or does spell slots only exist during combat?
Oh, they very much still exist. Very much.
Okay.
That's why I asked. You cast fly a lot there.
All right. I did not know this. I casted fly twice, so that is 2 spell slots that is done with on 3rd level.
And your feather fall, or is that a cantrip?
That is a reaction.
Featherfall is at least a lower level, so it wouldn't have consumed
It's
like
a
level
first.
3 stuff.
Okay,
Is-
so
So
that
looking at
I
it
mean, even if it's a reaction, you still have to do the slot.
Oh, I did not know
Yeah,
this.
like when you cast shield, that eats a slot.
Okay.
I did not know this. Okay then.
Anything
Okay.
other than a cantrap costs a slot.
So reactions and bonus actions.
Well, if it's a bonus action from that list, that's different. If it's from your spell book, that's a spell.
If it's a spell that's also a bonus action, do I need to slot it?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. So then, let me go to
Alright.
first level Featherfall, and I am slotting one of those.
So
Okay, so
Yes.
just to be extra safe, I tie a rope around my waist. I hand the other end to someone who looks strong. I hand it to Medresh, and then I start crawling across.
while the wind is bad and tugging at your arms and clothing, you actually feel quite confident that you can make it across without any difficulty. Your unnatural ability to grab onto any material makes this threat negligible.
All right. Okay, what am I looking at?
You're looking at a door made out of iron with large hinges and red light coming through the crack at the bottom and the sides. The red light
Okay.
grows dim and strong in cycles, matching the strange pulsing noise.
Check for traps.
All right, give me a roll.
Can I have my homunculus pop out of my bag and give me a help action?
Sure. Lost him though. Give me a sec here. I know I stuck him somewhere.
I mean, he just like pops his head out of the bag and then you just go right back in.
All right, but I was also trying to have one available so that I can have it when you get into combat and want him.
Can we tie that rope to anything and make a guideline?
Well, I suppose I could untie it from myself. Is there anything that I could tie it to over here?
No, not really. Just a flat iron door.
There's no bars or grates on the door?
Nope.
So what about my check for traps?
No traps detected.
Okay, is there... Then I'd try to open the door.
Okay. Before I move on, because the map's complicated, what's everybody else doing? Is it just going to be Crouton moving by himself? I don't mind. I just want to know.
Does mine and Yasuke's ability
Here's
to
what
fly...
I can do.
think
I
he's
have
gonna
that
get murdered
staff.
for
I can use its immobility feature to create a stable point to tie the rope to, and now they have a guideline.
You got it. Okay.
I have the immovable rod.
Question: does mine and Yasuke's ability to fly grant us some kind of resistance against the wind?
Completely.
All right. So then, Yasuke,
We
did you
fly
want...
over there.
Yeah.
Walking across regularly, or did you wait for the rope, Nip?
I'll wait for the rope.
Okay, so what are you doing with the rope, Crouton? Or who's doing what with the rope?
On my end, I'm using the Staff of Wonders, or whatever it's called. Yeah, the As You Will quarterstaff to be immobile magically, and I'm tying the rope to there so that there is a stable point on my side.
Okay, and what about the other end of the rope?
That's a them problem.
I have the immovable rod. You can tie the other end to it and make
Oh, see? Yeah,
a thing.
you do that.
All right, how do you get the other end to you guys?
I'll apply my familiar over.
No, I gave the other side to Medresh to hold onto.
Okay. Okay, so Medresh is holding on to his end. What does he want to do with it?
He's gonna pass it off to Rayrun, who's gonna tie it to her movable rod.
All right, you now have a rope that's strung across there. You feel very confident that you all could use that to get across. The
Which way is
group
the wind
work is blowing this way.
Go to the
Basically,
left side of the rope. That way you hit the rope.
and since the group all worked together, came up with a nice plan to overcome a rather difficult trap, please give anybody inspiration who's missing it or used it.
I think Yasuke doesn't
No
have one.
one.
Temporary
I'm already
goals.
there because I can fly.
No, not since your long rest. All right, so are we all going across? And I guess we're leaving both the immovable rod behind and at least the other one?
Yasuke and Sam.
Well, I mean, the staff is on my end. I'm not
Right.
leaving it behind, but could I reach back with Mage Hand, deactivate the immovable rod, and retrieve it?
I could just fly
Yes.
over there and grab it.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do all.
I mean,
All
Mage
right.
Hand sounds safer. Look at us, all here. I see nothing but black.
All right, just a
And I
Zero
have the
second.
hit,
immovable
spares
rod
of
activated.
Revelet. 14 of 15 loaded.
All right, 10-minute warning on the game, and Crouton did a traps check for traps. He found nothing, and what now?
I can't see anything.
can't
I
see
know,
it.
but did you throw open the door, or are you still thinking
I
about it?
opened the door.
Oh yeah.
So the
Okay.
door's not
You
locked?
open the door.
Whoa.
Oh.
Inside. Okay, wait a minute. I got to catch up here. I got to catch up. Too many. Oh boy, that's way back in the 20s. 5, 4. A mosaic floor adds a touch of color to an otherwise dark, cold, empty tower that rises above you. No. Wrong room. As you step onto the. See, you're coming in from a different angle. Thank gummit. A reddish light flares above and then settles into a tall, pulsing red glow. You now see the full immensity of this tower.
Is the map still loading
This-
for anyone else?
Fiddlesticks, probably.
Nope, I'm in.
I'm in.
At the pinnacle of the tower, a large crystal heart pulses with red light. Above the heart, the stairs continue upwards. Let me put a picture up to kind of give you an idea of what you're looking at. Now, this is as if you would have been climbing the tower from below, but this is kind of what we're seeing here. And that's in Discord.
Oh.
Huh. Interesting.
What is it suspended by?
Magic. You have no idea.
Oh, cool.
But it's basically a red crystal in the shape of a heart that pulses.
Like a heartbeat.
I turn to Brontide and say, "Can we get an investigate? Can we get an identify on that?"
It's gotta be
Certainly
Strickland's
try.
heart.
Give me some investigation rolls.
No, not investigation. I meant to cast identify on it.
Oh, you want to cast Identify? I'm willing to entertain with that.
I want whoever has that to cast it.
And then it falls down. And that's
Yeah, the map's still loading for me.
Well, hopefully it comes up not too long for you because it's not that big of a map. So. Oh boy, that's gonna.
Yeah, okay, now you really don't want that chomper going after the cursor.
Are we casting identify?
Are you gonna try Identify as a ritual?
It's okay.
He doesn't like me, and I figured it'd be something.
Lean that way.
Oh, y'all can hear that. My bad.
All right, are you gonna try casting Identify as a ritual?
Yes.
Okay. In the meantime, everybody observes that this seems to be a red crystal carved in the shape of a heart. It seems to be about 10 feet in diameter. And after some time looking at it, you notice it just wiggles and moves just a little bit, as if it's almost alive, except it is made out of crystal. Also, there seems to be nothing above it.
I move into the room.
All right.
Roll for initiative.
This is 20.
You had to roll for initiative.
Is this 20? I think it's 20. Come on. Okay, Nip steps into the room. roll for initiative, and we've got 5 minutes left, so that's probably where we're gonna call it, since we don't
Oh.
really want to really get into it now.
Who keeps
Oh,
the plot
boy, we
moving
should have
forward? Who's got two thumbs
done
and
some
keeps the plot moving forward?
This guy, because it was my idea to go upstairs.
We didn't have combat on the stairs.
Well, the map still isn't loaded for me, so I'm gonna have to.
How about I leave it up and you give it a little more time. I don't know why it's being fussy with you. Diaske, do you have it?
The map?
Do
He
you?
said yes.
Okay, okay, good.
I
All
have
right,
the
we've
other
got
maps.
initiative. Yasuke, can you roll for initiative? You still with us there?
Yeah, my
There
mic,
we go.
the little
There it is.
microphone on my freaking mic doesn't want to work properly.
I'm
That's the audio
sorry,
back then.
but okay. But the map works for you?
Yeah, I can see
Okay,
everything.
good. All right. That's the initiative for everybody.
Can you
we
send the
really don't want-
initiative through Discord or Google Chat?
What do you want through Google Chat?
Just the
Either that or Discord,
Oh,
the
sure.
initiative order.
Oh, sure.
I
It will be.
I rolled a 19.
Yep. So it'll be Yasuke, Nip, Crouton, Samuel, Medresh, Rayrin.
Did we ever get the identify?
Yes,
Results?
you did. Yes, you did. I'll read that in a second. And then Brontide at the end.
Because Nip stepped in before we got that read out.
Nuh-uh. After.
Kind of after, but basically what I described was it. It's a crystalline heart. It seems to be totally magical. It's not supported by anything. It is definitely pulsing like a heartbeat. You feel it is full of life, health, and energy. It seems to be a receptacle for energy of life. And it seems to be somehow both inorganic, crystal, unmoving, and yet it moves like flesh.
It's like our moving castle house.
But
Okay.
it qualifies as crystal.
They stole the life.
Yes.
Okay. That's good
So
to know.
what? Do we know what it's what it's resistant to? What type of damage?
I know what it's
considering
not
a crystal?
resistant to.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You just. My
Are we gonna
stupid-
try and fight it, or are we gonna call it?
I got you.
Oh, we gotta call it, right?
Unless
think
you
we
want to
should-
Yeah.
stay late.
Because I say we
can't
call
do
it
that
because my
tonight.
map still hasn't loaded.
Well, shucks, I'm sorry there, Matthew. We will have to try. I mean, I can leave it up. Well, I gotta go, but
I mean, we can, if we're calling it, I can just load it early next week.
yeah. Next week we'll make sure that the map is up and ready to go, and I'll put it on that map for you, and then you can load into that.
Sweet.
But that was a good campaign, everybody. I'm glad you did.
Campaign?
Good.
Are we all about to
Session.
die?
It was a good
Yes.
That was
session.
a real good session.
I'm
We
glad.
got one verse.
I'm glad nobody died falling to the roof below.
That would suck.
Yasuke?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Big glowing crystal that beats like a heart on like red room. Initiative right when you walk in. You're supposed to walk from up above, which I kind of wish
Below.
we did that. That would from
Come
below.
on.
So that would have been like, ooh,
Maybe that's a trap, though. Maybe we avoided something
probably.
like that.
All right.
Okay, here's a question. If I were standing here, would I be above the crystal?
Give me a sec. I'm saving our campaign. All right, let me get back to the map. I gotta look at the other map because I want to get this right. You would be right in line with the. Okay, so 50 to.
Hold on.
Okay, I'll give it to you this way. If you're standing right here, the crystal is about 50 feet above your heads. Whoops. As you go up this staircase, when you reach this point, you are now level with relatively the top of the crystal.
It's where you jump in to sacrifice yourself.
No.
Does that make sense?
Dad, do you want to see what like your sword saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like reaction. That's your sword. So
Yeah,
your call.
well,
Yeah, this could be.
do this at the next.
This could be Strahd.
Okay.
part of the story.
We could all back away and like do heroes feast at this point.
I know we didn't do
Oh
that.
no, I'm attacking it. I have plans.
Oh,
I don't suppose someone can share the
We didn't see
screen.
what-
Whoa. Hello?
So we're fighting it right now.
we
No.
don't. We
I'm
don't.
fighting it next week.
We know what the initiative, what caused the initiative. We just knew that we.
Stepping through. No, not. I mean, in reality, you never know you were initiative, not initiative. It's
Right.
just it slows down time
Right.
and gives everybody their turn. That's all it means. Everything's still exactly the same. Nip stepped in the room. Oh look.
Yeah, we didn't see something jump out.
No, nothing's occurred.
You're just
The wind
getting
is
us
whipping
ready
at
for
your
turn
backs.
face. Next round.
You guys are all gonna get possessed.
I think everyone. I think like maybe
All right.
one or two. One or two.
With a nice.
Have a good time,
Right.
Matthew. Thank you so much for joining us.
Right.
Of course. Are we Tuesday next week?
Tuesday's good with me.
All right. See y'all then. Bye.
You betcha.
All right. Thank
See
you.